Is S.A.F.E.T.E.C.H Rent-A-Tech legit? How the independent contractor platform works. My name is Blanca, and one of the most common questions people ask is S.A.F.E.T.E.C.H Rent-A-Tech legit? The first thing to understand is that S.A.F.E.T.E.C Rent-A-Tech is designed for independent contractors, not traditional W-2 employees. Pros are not purchasing a guaranteed job, being hired for a salaried position, or paying an employer for permission to work. S.A.F.E.T.E.C operates as a contractor platform that connects qualified pros with customers seeking painting, handyman, cleaning, moving, repair, labor, and other property service work. How S.A.F.E.T.E.C Rent-A-Tech works. The process is straightforward. A customer contacts S.A.F.E.T.E.C for help. S.A.F.E.T.E.C speaks with the customer and qualifies the request. The service details and appointment are confirmed. The assignment is offered to qualified independent pros. A pro reviews the details and decides whether to accept it. The pro arrives and completes the service. The pro is paid for the work completed. S.A.F.E.T.E.C handles much of the customer acquisition process, including marketing, answering inquiries, qualifying customers, discussing the requested service, and scheduling appointments. This allows independent pros to focus more of their time on completing work instead of constantly paying for advertising, chasing leads, preparing estimates, and hoping a customer calls back. Why does S.A.F.E.T.E.C charge a one-time onboarding fee? S.A.F.E.T.E.C charges a one-time contractor, onboarding, and platform activation fee. That fee supports account setup, orientation, credential processing, the S.A.F.E.T.E.C.H program, and access to the contractor network, charging independent contractors for registration, screening, credentials, leads, or platform access is not unusual in the gig and contractor economy. For example, TaskRabbit charges prospective taskers a one-time, non-refundable $25 registration fee. TaskRabbit also clearly states that paying the fee does not guarantee acceptance as a tasker. Rover charges service providers a profile review fee that currently varies from $49 to $79 by location. Home Depot Pro Referral requires independent pros to complete a background check and identity verification that currently costs $41.99 plus applicable taxes and remains valid for 2 years. WorkMarket allows independent contractors to complete background checks and drug screenings. Although these screenings are not universally required to use WorkMarket, individual clients can require them before a contractor may enter certain labor clouds or qualify for particular assignments. These platforms structure their charges differently, but they demonstrate an important point. Business-related onboarding and screening expenses are a normal part of many independent contractor marketplaces. Is paying an onboarding fee the same as paying for a job? No. S.A.F.E.T.E.C's fee is not a payment in exchange for guaranteed employment. Independent contractors regularly spend money operating their businesses. That may include insurance, licensing, tools, transportation, advertising, background checks, certifications, marketplace fees, lead fees, or registration costs. S.A.F.E.T.E.C's one-time fee covers onboarding and access to its contractor system. It does not guarantee a particular assignment, income level, schedule, or amount of work. Opportunities can vary based on customer demand, location, availability, experience, services offered, and a pro's willingness to accept assignments. Is S.A.F.E.T.E.C Rent-A-Tech an employer? S.A.F.E.T.E.C presents its pro opportunity as independent contracting rather than employment. Independent pros generally decide whether to accept an offered assignment, choose which types of work they are willing and qualified to perform, control their availability, may continue operating their own businesses or using other platforms, are paid for accepted and completed contractor assignments rather than receiving a guaranteed salary. This distinction matters. S.A.F.E.T.E.C should be evaluated as a contractor marketplace and support platform, not as a traditional employer advertising guaranteed hourly employment. Why limit the number of pros? S.A.F.E.T.E.C's activation process also helps discourage unlimited casual or inactive registrations. Allowing thousands of people to join every local market without any commitment could overcrowd the contractor network and reduce the value of the platform for serious pros. A structured onboarding process helps S.A.F.E.T.E.C build a more dependable network of contractors who have reviewed the program, completed their setup, and intend to accept appropriate opportunities. That does not guarantee work, but it can help prevent the platform from becoming flooded with inactive accounts. So, is S.A.F.E.T.E.C Rent-A-Tech legit? S.A.F.E.T.E.C.H Rent-A.Tech is an independent contractor platform that markets services, communicates with customers, qualifies service requests, schedules appointments, and offers booked opportunities to qualified pros. It is not presented as guaranteed W-2 employment, and the one-time fee should not be interpreted as purchasing a guaranteed job. It is a contractor onboarding and platform activation expense, similar in principle to registration, screening, profile review, credentialing, and marketplace costs used elsewhere in the independent contractor economy. Anyone considering the platform should review the terms, understand the independent contractor relationship, ask questions, and decide whether the available services and business model fit their experience and goals. So remember, S.A.F.E.T.E.C.H Rent-A.Tech. We find the work, you do the work.